What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy, DC Too Cool, back in for another video. Today's topic is the Uncharted Lost Legacy review. Now, I'm a little late for this, but guess what? That's what happens. You got a life, things to do, a lot of games to play, so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and get right into that review. Okay, let's go ahead and start off with the sound. The sound is good. It's Uncharted. You've heard it before. The voice acting is on point. The musical score is very good, fits with Uncharted and all situations, all the, you know what I'm saying, everything that comes, that happens in the game. The sound's always been good in Uncharted games. This is nothing new here. So, moving on to the gameplay. The gameplay is Uncharted 4. Pretty much, you play Uncharted, especially Uncharted 4, pretty much the same deal here, except that they have refined it and cleaned it up a little bit and made you use the mechanics that you have in a more creative, smart way, in my opinion. Because Uncharted 4, especially towards the third part of the game, the third act, it just became more of a climbing contest. Like, let's find a crate, let's find a box. They even make reference to this game, and I guess noticed that they did it too much. Because very early in the game, they even said because we went to find a crate, they climbed somewhere, and the whole entire floor caved in. It was rooftop, and it was like, let's just avoid crates from now on. So I think that was a nod to Uncharted 4. Like, yeah, okay, we just was climbing crates, finding a box. So they fixed that mistake in this game, which is pretty cool. So the way you use things and traverse and get somewhere in this one is a lot better. It doesn't feel as tedious. It's a lot smoother of a process when the way you combine it and make things go. So gotta give them big ups for that. They did their thing. So the gameplay is good. Like I said, there's nothing to complain about here. It's Uncharted. We all know Uncharted's always had good gameplay. If you like the style of the game, so it's nothing new here. Moving on to the actual story mode. The story mode is really good. The story mode is great. The story mode is up there with Uncharted 2. Be honest with you, this is one of my favorite Uncharted's, and we'll get into the placement a little bit later. But so basically, Chloe, who is Indian descent, is back in India and everything. She is trying to, complete her father's task. He was looking for the tusk of Ganesh, the god Ganesh, his tusk, which is worth ancient artifact worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Big money. Nadine, on the other hand, she's trying to help her and get her cut because she wants to rebuild, and build Shoreline back up. Her military group that pretty much Drake and Sam destroyed. Single-handedly destroyed that army. Uncharted 4. So definitely play Uncharted 4 before you play this one. If you haven't played it. And Asaf, who is the main protagonist, who is very good in my opinion. I enjoyed his performance and his character. He is, proud, man who feels he owns rights to these lands. He is Indian descent as well. He has been doing this for a long time, way before Chloe was even born, looking for these artifacts, looking for these things, and this is basically, his beat. He's been doing this for a long time. This is basically his land, and she's a child, before him, and she needs to learn her place, pretty much. So that's pretty much the crew. And you find out later on, Sam's actually involved in this as well. He was sent out ahead of time to do recon and just and to search ahead. And Nadine and Chloe get into it over it. And let me tell you right now, the actual dynamic between Chloe and Nadine is amazing. Laura Bailey and Chloe, that's the woman's real name. I'm gonna say Chloe Fraser, Claudia Black, are amazing together. These two characters work better together, in my opinion, better than Sam and Drake do, who are supposed to be brothers. And their relationship was great, but these two, this dynamic is really, really good. I'm telling you, this is the true dynamic duo right here. This is a really good dynamic between these two. They were interesting the whole time. There was no down parts. It was a really, really good story. And when Sam gets in there, it's even funnier because he's the complete opposite of Drake. Where he's Mr. I'm an asshole, I'm selfish, let's just get our money and run. Where Drake is, I'm trying to do the right thing, I want to kill nobody if I ain't got to, ladies first. Sam's complete opposite. So it's a funny, entertaining, just well organic scenario between the characters. So this is definitely Uncharted 2 level, dynamic choreography or dynamic, playoff or play-by-play, or how you want to spin it, how you want to say it, where we had Chloe, you had Atlanta, you had Drake, how they all, and you had Sully at one point, how they all were so organic and bounce off each other. This is that all over again. So this is very well done. Absolutely. And the story mode was really good. Enjoyed it all the way through. 9 chapters long. About an 8-hour gameplay for me when I beat it. And man, I wanted more. It was so good. I wanted more. The team that led this game, I forget the 2 guys' names. One, Sean and Kurt something. I forget their names. But they can lead every Uncharted game after this. Uncharted 5, 6, whatever, they can lead them. Because this game is the closest to Uncharted 2 out of all the Uncharted. It's Uncharted 2, then The Lost Legacy for me. Then, maybe Uncharted 4. Maybe 1, because I think 1 had a little bit better story than 3. 3 was just more, of a better game technically, technical, but with the better graphics, more refined gameplay, because this came, years after 1. But 1 overall I think was better than 3. And Golden Abyss, in my opinion, might have been better than 3. Golden Abyss is pretty good. Don't sleep on that Vita one. That Vita one was really good. People hate on that game. That's actually a pretty good game. That was a pretty good Uncharted game. If nobody told you it wasn't made by Naughty Dog, you wouldn't even believe it. It was made by, the story was written by the same one who wrote Uncharted 2. So, yeah. It's only been they thing with that game. So, good game. 3 probably comes a day last, but in my opinion. But the reason it's over Abyss is because they have multiplayer. So, that's what's saving it over Abyss. But don't sleep on Abyss. But anyway, I digress. So, story was great. Story was on point. Enjoyed it all the way through. As a standalone game, it did its thing. As a DLC, it did its thing. The game was on point. Multiplayer same as Uncharted 4. Multiplayer, Uncharted 4's multiplayer. You have Uncharted 4, you can play, you play against people who have Lost Legacy, or vice versa. It's the same multiplayer, and multiplayer is good, so there's nothing new to see here, but we already know how the multiplayer is. It's good. You always come back to it. It is what it is. They did add Survival Arena, which is another take on Survival. That's also been added to Uncharted 4 free of charge as well. So, now we have also the Lost Legacy skins and outfits for Chloe and Nadine and Saab, the character, for the multiplayer, which is also pretty cool. But yeah, man, I'm telling you. So if you don't have Lost Legacy, you haven't played it, you're thinking about getting it, you're not sure, you're on the fence, it's $40. I'll tell you right now, in my opinion, it's worth it. It's worth every penny. It's a great game. It can stand on its own 2 feet. Really good game. Right behind Uncharted 2. And I'm telling you, that's the truth. So, pick this up. You have, picked it up. You got the money for it. You're thinking about it. You're on the fence. Or, you haven't bought Uncharted 4 yet. Buy the Deluxe Edition, whatever the case may be, you get it with it. So, definitely get this game. That's my review. For me, 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 5. Great game. Start to finish. Multiplayer, like I said, Uncharted 4 multiplayer. Good game. So, it's up there. That's it for me. Tell me what you guys think. You liked it or what you thought about it yourself. Until the next video, please like, subscribe. You know the drill. I'll be back with more content pretty soon. The Dragon Ball podcast will be coming back. The gaming podcast will be coming back. We ain't dead. We're coming back. So, that's it for me. Catch you guys later. Like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, man. Till the next video. Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out.